Hey guys, welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we have even more news in pertaining to the government trying to go and ban scalping, which I love to see and I love to hear this. This government talk has been kind of insane when it comes to all this stuff, so I hope you guys will sit back and enjoy this as well. If any of you guys are new, I hope you guys are having a fantastic Sunday. This should be a pretty fun video to go and talk about, and for these types of videos, I always love hearing your opinions, so make sure you guys go and leave them down below. If any of you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed for the PS5 giveaway. We have the usual quick 20-second sell, so you guys can skip it if you guys want. But we always have the Weeble. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free money. I highly recommend doing it just for the free money itself. Coinbase, you guys buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go get free Bitcoin. The Twitter and Twitch stream, link down below. Amazon link with the PS5 itself if you guys want to go and check that on out. And of course, as I mentioned, subscribe for the PS5 giveaway and leave a like if you enjoy these types of videos. And thank all of you guys so much for watching in the first place. So let me kind of go and touch on this and kind of give you guys a little bit of a rundown. So a few weeks back, you guys may have actually seen us talk about this video where the government was actually discussing making scalping illegal. As in, like, if you try to go and scalp, you basically had to go pay a fine and you just end up in jail forever. Now, the second part's not true, but you guys know what I mean. Basically, so there's been a lot of a discussion, a lot of legislature talking about it, and a lot of higher ups in the government discussing it. I'm like, hey, do we want to make this illegal? Do we not want to make this illegal? So essentially now we're coming into the point where there's even more talks about it. There's been petitions that have been signed, and as you guys may or may not know, typically there's actually a few public resources where if you guys have enough petitions signed, then basically the government has to respond. It's for that in the United States and also for the UK as well, which is mainly going to be talking about for this video when it comes to them trying to go make scalping literally illegal. So this is a really fun article. I love seeing everyone kind of going and fighting back against scalpers. And even as a lot of people are now getting their consoles, it still sometimes does stink because everyone who still needs to get a PlayStation 5 still has to be competing right now with all the scalpers. Thankfully, I got my little bad boy right here, but sadly, a lot of you guys probably don't, which is probably why a lot of you guys are subscribed to my channel because you know I'm a PS5 restock channel as of now. But actually, all of yesterday and even today, we got some good news going on. It's the weekend, like, restock's a little bit more dry, so let's get into the news itself because I think this is actually really fun to go and talk about, and I'm happy people are finally taking stances against PS5 scalpers. So let's go dive on into this one. Basically, the UK government addressed console anti-scalping petitions. So if you guys didn't know, we kind of touched on this a few weeks ago. This is more of an update too as well. One unhappy customer files a petition which gets enough signatures to earn a response from an official department within the UK government, which, as I mentioned before, we even have that in the United States, where if you get, like, I think 100,000 signatures, 50,000 signatures, basically the White House representatives actually have to go and take it seriously. We've seen some of that happen throughout the years. So the United Kingdom government is continuing to stay involved with the current console scalping problem. The Department for Business, Energy, and Industrial Strategy has responded, so they have actually responded on this, to a recent petition demanding laws to combat scalping, mainly, you know, for the PS5s and Xboxes and other stuff as well. Scalping refers to when an individual purchases available stock for an item that resells it for our price. I'm sure you guys know. The problem has led to scalpers making big profits on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S consoles. Mainly, you know, from just lack of actual availability, very high demand, etc. I'm sure you guys know. Due to a switch towards online-only sales because of the pandemic, casual players are unable to get these devices because of scalper bots snagging all the stock. This was especially really big in the UK, and you guys may have even seen on the channel. There was actually a time where a UK scalping group bought out pretty much every console because the website had to go live early, and they basically had a chance to go and see that link basically go live, and they bought out almost the entire stock, and they had to go and they had like 20,000 consoles. It was ridiculous, and that was a really big issue going on in the UK that was not too long ago. So a petition by Richard Glover, kind of like good old Donald Glover, requests that the UK government come up with a way to deal with this problem. And as we mentioned, if you have enough signatures, they actually have to go to actually, like, bring this to attention and talk about and discuss it. This particular petition refers to how pre-order and launch stock for the console sold out instantly, but shortly after, thousands of listings appeared on third-party resale sites like eBay for multiple times the normal price. As you guys probably even seen us or here in America, we've had the same issue whenever pre-launches. People were literally selling their pre-order confirmation emails. That's how crazy it was back in the start. Even now, we still have a lot of scalping problems, but thankfully, it keeps on getting less and less and less as time kind of goes on. 15,000 signatures later, the Department for Energy, Business, and Industrial Strategy has an answer. So basically, this guy hated scalping so much and scalpers so much, he literally has the government respond to him, which is insane. The group merely states that it's looking into the issues of bulk purchasing high-demand items by automated bots It is teaming up with the trade associations like Uki, if I said that right, to assist with preventing these actions. The government is literally taking action against this. Finally, we were kind of hearing more of an update on this. Well, there is a law which stops bots from buying event tickets, which is kind of true. So basically, the scalping is technically still illegal, but it's not 100% fully illegal in terms of consoles. It does not apply to items like consoles. Uki, even if that's not the way I'm saying, I'm just going to say it, confirmed that it is working with the UK government to deal with this problem, but suggests that customers remain patient. The two departments are determining the scale of the problem first and then figuring out the best way to approach it. So basically, the more important thing here is they literally have a response in the UK government. The literal government is responding to the PS5 scalping issues. And based on like everything they kind of been saying before, and as even in these articles, they want to basically ban scalping. They don't know how to go deal with it or the best ways to work around it. But even based on the previous articles, they are okay and want to go and ban scalping, even based on how they even have UK laws based on scalping stuff when it comes to, you know, buying concert tickets and other stuff like that. I think the UK government's very much leaning towards it, and we've seen other various statements based on previous videos and other news articles we've seen that the UK government is very, very pro-consumer, and they're very, very anti-scalping, especially with bots. And I think overall they're going to be making it actually like illegal, or more probably actually purely just illegal, because it's illegal to do other stuff, you get fined. And I think this is a really good, nice step for actual PS5 restocks. More so not for like the casual boys. We brought up that discussion on the previous video where we're more worried about people who are maybe just doing casual, you know, reselling or Pokemon cards, stuff like that. But I think that this is more so majorly addressing the big scalpers. Think someone who buys out 1,000 consoles and completely wipes the store, because that does also affect the local store as well. You may think, oh, that's nice, they're selling product. No, because they also have to go and deal with a bunch of angry customers who are not able to go get the actual consoles, and basically feels like they're losing business long term because it kind of rubs them the wrong way. So that's a big thing why the UK government's like, no, we want to keep our businesses happy, so we have to kind of protect against this. So UK asserts that by waiting to purchase from a retailer, players can curb scalpers and pay the normal price. So even the UK government doesn't want you guys to go buy from scalpers. UK politicians also call for scalping bans like this, but as of right now, the legislation remains in limbo. But we keep on seeing that they keep on moving towards that. And even stuff like this, making them have to go and address it, is a very nice sign when it comes to this, and them wanting to go ban the actual consoles. I think it's looking very likely as well, but maybe by the time all the legislation's all done, that maybe the scalping issue will be kind of more solved from, you know, 4, 5, 6 months of Sony mass producing out consoles for everyone. But as of now, I do want to say it does look a lot more likely if they push that legislation forward. It's not unusual for brand new and highly desirable products like next generation consoles to sell out fast. Customers lining outside of stores on launch day is a recognizable image for many. I love that. I was even doing that myself for the Switch. Not for the PS5, I got it off Amazon. Thank God, so we have the Amazon link down below. But in this case, the pandemic has emphasized the struggle due to pushing all sales online, which is true. We do know that Sony has pushed for that, and they've almost basically required it for a lot of retailers. Some places can still do walk-ins, depending. We know we even touched on Myers news and stuff earlier on today. But overall, pretty much all the big boys, Walmart, Target, Best Buy, etc., are mostly online orders only. If you can pick it up in store, they sometimes allow that. If stores were open with available stocks, bots would not be able to abuse pre-orders and release stock. Now that this issue has caused so much trouble, it makes sense that the government should get involved to curtail scalping, which, like I said, is probably gonna be banning. I think they probably will. The problem is, it does not seem like these groups are making much effort. Telling customers to be patient is pretty unhelpful and not going to do much to solve the problem, which I agree. I think I've been liking all these people that are more so being proactive with everything. Like, I like it when these retailers are trying to stop scalping, put people like basically one email can only buy one thing, one credit card can only buy one thing. It does affect a few small amount of people that are trying to go get multiple consoles, but overall, I think it does solve a lot of scalping issues, which is nice. But like I said, the problem, it does not seem like these groups are making much effort. Basically telling customers to be is pretty unhelpful if they're not going to really do anything. Even those who are patient will still ending up losing to bots that use loopholes to grab consoles hitting the digital shelves. As I even mentioned sometime, that may even be touched on the article we mentioned before, that some people have literally bought out like an entire store stock from loopholes or just API leaks, or even just being early as well. Though at some point in the future, these devices will no longer be hot commodities, and it should be easier to get out of the high scalper prices. Very, very interesting stuff to kind of have an update on, especially that the government did actually respond to the actual PS5 bans and PS5 scalping. As I mentioned, I think it's probably looking more likely that they would like to, but as you guys know how the government is, typically it takes a while for them to actually go make those steps or pass any type of legislation. So we probably really shouldn't get our hopes up that high. But I think if they did want to go push for that, they'd probably be trying to go and ban it, especially with the UK, where they do already have laws against scalping already pretty much made. So very interesting stuff, very intriguing stuff that we literally got a government response, and also kind of hyped up too that people are so against scalping. Well, kind of how I am. I'm very, very, very anti-scalper. I think it's so bad for everyone, and I hate that the scalpers have been so involved with the PS5 and PS5 releases, restocks, and Xboxes, etc. Because I know right now a lot of you guys just want your consoles, which I totally get. Even though we haven't seen a lot of people getting the consoles, it does kind of stink because I want you guys to all get your consoles and not have to go and pay exuberant prices for it. So very fun stuff to go and see. I'm very happy seeing that there's some proactive stuff going on. I wish there's always would be more. I think you guys would all agree on that, but at least we're kind of seeing some fun stuff and hearing some interesting news and how everyone's dealing with this. If any of you guys like this video, leave a like for sure. Subscribe, especially for the PS5 giveaway going on the channel itself. If you guys would like to, also pop on the notifications. We have the Twitter and Twitch stream, link down below in case you guys care about restocks, there's overall news or tweets or whatever, even food pictures, and also the Twitch just to come say hi and hanging out for games. We also have the Amazon link for the PS5, the link down below to check for cancellations or whatever. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed, comment down below your thoughts, and sign up for Weeble. Deposit $100. You guys go and get free stock and free money, and also Coinbase, you guys can buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin as well. All those are always linked down below. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all later on throughout today for some more fun and good videos all throughout today. Love you guys all. Thank you guys all so much for watching.